are so happy to continue Navy Week celebrations, and today we have Captain Chris Chowda Hill. He is the Chief of Staff for Commander of the Naval Air Force Atlantic. So, Captain Hill, well,
Sir.
do we call you Captain Chowda Hill?
You can call me Chowda. That's all right. You're not in the military. It's fine.
Is that rude, though? I feel like
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I mean, I was given that call sign back in 1998, so it's my name. So.
Okay, so that's your call sign.
My call sign, yep.
Okay, so Captain Hill, let's just talk about, where did you begin this journey in the Navy?
So I did ROTC in college at Tufts University, and I went on to become an ensign in the United States Navy. I went to flight school, and I flew the E-2C Hawkeye for about 18 to 20 years before I transitioned to a different career path in the Navy, driving ships.
Okay,
driving ships.
Yes.
Air, sea, and you're on land.
Yes,
So
yes.
you've done it all.
I've done it all, yes.
But is this something you wanted to do as a little boy?
So my dad was in the Navy back during Vietnam, 1970 to 71 on the USS Kitty Hawk, which, by the way, I ended up serving on in the late 2000s. So I was on the same ship that my dad was on, which is pretty cool. Yep.
Oh,
Full circle.
Yep.
Okay, so let's talk about, I saw in your bio Top Gun. We all know the movie.
Right.
But and I actually have a best friend whose husband just got out of Top Gun. But
oh, really?
Tell us about
Yeah.
your experience with Top Gun and what exactly that entailed.
So flying the E-2 Hawkeye, one of our roles was to control fighter aircraft, to guide them onto different targets. So a special section of Top Gun is just the control section. So I went through the school with the fighter students as a control student, and they eventually decided to pick me up and put me on the staff. So I worked there for about 3 years. I got to fly in F-18s, and we even have F-16s that we got from the Air Force. So it's a pretty professional group, right? They were started in the late 60s to kind of figure out how to better employ some of the weapons we had during the Vietnam War, and they were able to improve the kill ratios against the Viet Cong dramatically by creating that school.
How would you describe that feeling of flying in one of those amazing aircrafts?
So, when I first went to flight school, I was worried I was going to throw up, and I didn't, so that was a positive sign. And so we went on from there. But, yeah, it's pretty amazing. I mean, flying in an E-2 Hawkeye is a little less violent than flying in an F-18, which I've done several times. I even did it recently, as early as last year. But, pulling, 4 to 6 Gs. It's tough on the body, especially as you're getting older in your 50s. Yeah.
Okay, and then let's talk about what you did at sea as well.
So after I finished my sort of flying career, I went to nuclear power school, and from there, it's a path to become the commanding officer of an aircraft carrier. So I ended up becoming the CO, or the commanding officer, of the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower, and that was 23 to 24. And we did a 9-month deployment. We were in the Red Sea for 6 of those months, fighting Houthis. And then I ended up taking over the USS Harry S. Truman, namesake of this state, in this year. And we went back to the Red Sea, did the same thing, and here I am.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, do you have a preference? Up or down?
Landers, yeah,
they're both tough. They're both tough.
Yeah.
It's fun. So one of the perks of being the commanding officer in an aircraft carrier, you get to fly in the aircraft as well. So I did a lot of that. So that was fun.
So will you be participating in some of the Navy Week activities here in Springfield, Branson, and Hollister?
Yeah. So as you probably know, we have about 80 sailors here from various units. We got folks from the USS Harry S. Truman, which is awesome. We have the USS Cole. We have the USS Constitution, one of my favorite ships from the Boston area, which is where I'm from. We have the Navy Band. We have the Navy Ceremonial Guard that are here. So they're doing all kinds of activities this week. I'm looking forward to meeting folks out here in town in the Springfield-Branson area.
And we have to, I didn't even ask, Chowda. Let's talk about your nickname, your call sign, why you're named Chowda.
It's not really a spectacular story. So there was a Simpsons episode back in the 90s where they said, say it like Chowda or something like that. And that came out, and then I showed up my first squadron where you get call signs, and they said, that's your call sign.
I like it. Well, I love
Being
your
from
accent.
Massachusetts, Boston area. There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah.
I know you don't think you have one, but I love listening to you talk. Like,
Yes.
that's a great. And by the way, if you want to participate in any of the amazing things that are happening this week in Springfield, Branson, Hollister area, go to outreach.navy.mil. Outreach.navy.mil, MIL for military. One quick question too about the military. How is the morale of the armed forces right now?
I think it's great, especially, I could speak for the Navy. We were doing operations in the Red Sea that were probably the most complex operations we'd seen since World War II. And that brought a lot of mission and purpose to a lot of folks. We've seen our numbers improve in terms of recruitment. And we're just happy to be able to go out to various cities and towns throughout America to say that we exist, we're here to serve you, we're the best damn Navy on the planet.
Yes.
Yes, you are, and we salute you. I was telling some of them yesterday, my grandpa was in the Navy. Love the Navy, love it so much, love everything that you do, and I love them around. I like you're getting out, especially here, we're kind of landlocked, you know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
I like to talk to people right here in Missouri about what you do and the future possibilities. So, outreach.navy.mil for all of the great activities. Thank you so much, Chowda.
Thank you,
Sir.
Pleasure to
Sir.
be here.
All right.
Chowda.
We'll be back with our final The Snake recap right after this.